Alrighty. Team one is gonna. Oh, yeah. Team one will be Zachy, Jeff, Starlight, Stitch versus Team two Invalid User, Alice, Perseus, and Testo. Championship match. First place match. Go. Go. Here we go. See if we get any Odins. Alrighty. Nice. Let's see if I can do everyone. Sweet. Okay. Zachy's team on the left. Perseus' team on the right. Two Zergs. And a Terran, and it looks like a pylon. Zachy's team looks like we got a Zerg and a Terran down right now. We're going to get two pylons. Definitely a different start already from what we saw. Yeah, we got two pylons here to the one pylon. We'll see what we move into with the two players at pylon. I wish Ropey was here to do the guitar. Go hard right about now. First Infestor down for Stitch. Starlight went Zerg too with that pylon. What's Zachy do? He's going Protoss. Invalid ended up going Protoss as well, so two Zergs, and a Terran, and a Protoss. Mirror match. This should be interesting. Festers both from the Zergs. Looks like Invalid went that Sentry first for the Vision, which was a great call. Having the two Zergs on your team and no Vision early. Same thing Zachy did. Got the Vision down, even though they have the Reapers already. Testo's already pumping out some specs. Looks like Jeff's waiting to pile. Nope, Jeff's going right into specs as well. Let's see what this first one he builds. He's going for the spec. Getting a little bit of a push from the team that did not double pylon off the get-go. A little bit of a push. Starlight getting some lurkers down. Stitch is the infestor boy. So Alice went into a pylon instead of getting an infestor or a lurker. Maybe that's why they didn't get it pushed too hard. See what he goes into. Imagine a lurker is going to get dropped. There's the lurker. Okay. Bulling's getting through. Damn. One ling. But they're going to push it right back. Look at that. Their double pylon caught up, and they're going to push it right back, it looks like. All right, interesting. Let's see what Team 2 does. They went for another pylon. They have all 4 pylons. Let's see if Team 1... They don't. Okay. So double pylon over here, but all 4 pylons are down for Team 2. Let's see if they make anything to counter this wave, or if they just kind of are vibing. Getting some more specs out. Looks like they're just vibing right now. Not seeing them put down any storms or anything. Sticking to the immortals. See what they do here. They're getting a little closer. No one is coming to kite. Yeah, we got Testo already kiting. Try to get some of these new units to hit that building before it gets to theirs. Alice's lurkers popped out at a perfect time. They need to kill this sentry right here. That's great. Good job by Perseus killing the sentry. These lurkers right here are just gonna sit there and do work. Yep. The 4 pylons caught up in perfect time. They barely needed to kite. Alice's lurkers are gonna start stacking. Testo's just going nuts with the specs. Imagine Perseus is gonna get a few more infestors and maybe moving into some air. But yeah. Pretty simple stuff here on this team. Let's go over to Team 1, check out what they're doing. Looks like we got 3 pylons down. Looks like Jeff doesn't have his pylon yet. And then, yeah, same thing over here too. We got the lurk. It's a mirror image, guys. Other than these guys not having a pylon, Team 2's definitely got the upper hand in income as of right now. Let's take a look at the numbers. Invalid's got 72. Tesla's got 72. Highest on Team 1 is Zaki at 70. And these guys are both around. Stitch just jumped up. Pretty close now. Pretty close to even income.
Your forces are under attack.
Clearly same builds. No nukes at all. No one pushed enough to even make that relevant at all. I think we're going to start seeing maybe a hero, maybe at 15 would probably be a good time. And I don't think this wave makes it there and threats anything. I think they have perfect amount of time to kite this out and let their heroes do work when they get them. It's a lot of lurkers though. A lot of lurkers. See if anyone's going for any kind of upgrades at all right now. Nothing. Here. Those lurkers are owning. 10 kills. 11 kills. Starlight's got his 5 lurkers. These guys got vision though, so this should get mopped up pretty quick here. Got some healing units. Got some healing units from Team 2. That's a little bit of a different deal. We don't have any healing units from Team 1. Might be working on that right now. Absolutely he is. That's the difference right here. We got 4 medevacs just healing these things up. I mean, granted they have barely any energy, but they did their job to get him to this first ramp here. He got 1. Jeff's not a fan of the healing units, but see what happens. There's not really any air to kill any of these medevacs as well, so they're in now. I mean, they're there. Got some strong units in the back that are still healed up, but a lot of them have some serious health issues, so health issues. Got any E buildings, any upgrade buildings? Not seeing any yet. These immortals are gonna get chomped up by these lurkers. Wow, these lurkers are here, man. Those lurkers are doing some work. Medevacs are kind of chilling. There they go. They need to get up here in this fight. I don't know why they're not healing. There we go. Comes in the Vikings from Jeff's Terran. Try to clean up those medevacs a little bit. To me, it looks like they're pushing back already, but it's hard to tell. This is when I think the non-healing units are starting to take over. So Jeff went to a couple Vikings, was the difference maker to this other team going medevacs, and they cleaned them right up, and they're pushing back without a nuke. Well done. Let's see. Scourge got, ooh. We have a hero coming out. That Colossus needs to get upgraded stat. Got yoinked anyways. This is going to be a big wave. It's always nice to push from the goal line, basically, all the way to their goal line. The wave can get really big. We need to get those Colossus upgraded on Team 2 over here. Yeah, those healing units won't do much. Now. Yeah, pylons are blue over here. Pylons are blue over here. 18 minutes, not one hero. It's kind of shocking. Oh, there's the hero. Perseus has got his carry out. Perseus is a menace on that carry. Already racked up 48 kills that first storm. Okay, and they got a Phoenix on the other team. Starlight with the Phoenix. There's the 18-minute mark. 19-minute mark was the heroes. That's pretty good. Looks like we're clearing up that wave pretty good by Perseus' 1 carry. Starlight's getting in there, spinning and winning. Those Vikings are ripping everything apart though. Sitting in the back, but here we go with the storms. Oof. Get that. He wants more. 144 kills already for that thing, for that carry by Perseus. Not seeing any upgrades by any team yet. We're not at max. We're not at max. No one's over at their, got their 18 pylon yet either, or 900 either. So maybe one person. Phoenix versus Phoenix showdown. Here we go. Look at that spinning. I think one of them, they both have their shields. I think they're both fine. They're not going to be able to do much. Right now, I don't even think you go after each other's heroes. I think you just continue to hit the waves. One Phoenix versus another one's not going to do much. That's exactly what they're doing. You would think they have a truce right now. Ooh, we got a Zera. A Zera's popping out with 2 upgrades already. Let's see if Team 2 knows about that. He's going in. He's got the void on him. Can he go down? He's got the shield. They need the shield. Ooh, he pops it. Good. He's out. They know the Zera's there. They know the Zera's there now, and it wasn't a kill. They almost had him. I think they knew the shield was there, but just one void's not going to be enough for that wave right now. And Stitch has another Phoenix. We got double Phoenix with their Zera. And now here comes an Archangel. We got 3 different heroes over here. 2 Phoenix on this side with a Zera. Let's see if Team 2 is even worried about this Zera. It doesn't look like it. They're all hanging out right here. They're playing together. Another Phoenix coming from Invalid. Double Phoenix on this side too now. Starlight going in. We got the stuns from the one Phoenix. Stitch clearing up that wave. Invalid going in. Trying to clear his wave too. He still has his shield. He's fine. Comes Stitch. We're just going to be seeing him do rotations back and forth, back and forth. I'll tell you what though. If this Alice continues to go arcs, those Phoenixes are going to take a beating coming into those waves. Just like that. Although it's not dying too fast just yet, but you'll see once another one comes. Still got the ones there from Zaki. He went back and got healed a little bit, I think. Stitch is getting in there. Ooh, still has his shield. That's good. I think this Zera wants to get involved now. Jeff's got an Archangel now too. No carries for Team 1. No carries for Team 1. They're going all in on the hero kill, I think. Looks like it. Here we go. We got one voided. They're going in. They're stunning. It's not going to be enough. Definitely not going to die in a void. Still has a shield. I'm going to walk that away. Perseus' Kerrigan has 425 kills. That's a lot. Jeff's already got 4 upgrades on his Gatling gun. That's going to do some work. 2 carries for Perseus. Kind of just hanging out in the middle of the field right now. Nothing's really going on. They're both just kind of clearing the wave each time. I want to say the carries have the advantage in this wave clearing, but once the Archangels get their missiles and hit the wave, they're going to be able to do the same exact thing. So we might see these waves stallmating, but I guarantee you these heroes want to make a play. We got 2 Zeras over here. They're looking to do something. They want to get involved. But they also don't want to jump in and just die to, you know, a Nova Wave or those Tempest stacking. So, be patient. Same upgrades for Alice. He's just got the armor upgrades as well on his Archangels. And he's got 2. So they got a little bit more firepower, I think, but those voids on the Zera are going to be deadly. There's 2 now, so they can definitely lock down a target. If they pick something, if they pick a target, they are going to be able to kill it because they have the 2 voids now. Should get some slow units. I think I see a Marauder. Yeah, there's a Marauder right there. You want to get a couple slow units to slow up these heroes when they go in. It helps. I've lost many Zeras to a Marauder sled. It's not being able to blink out. A lot of scanning from Team 1. This wave has pretty much not moved. And we're into 30 minutes. I want to say something's going to happen here. I feel like something's going to go down right here at the bottom of this map. These guys are getting prison. There's no Zera. Look at, they're crisscrossing their Phoenix. Wow. They just crisscrossed to clear that wave. That was pretty cool. They have no Zera on Team 2 to lock any of these heroes down. That's going to be rough for Team 2. They have to want to get some hero kills, but they can't really necessarily jump on anything without a void. Upgrades are starting to pack in. Damage is starting to get higher. See how fast it takes to get these things down to anything. Didn't even get their shield to half, so be tough to take down these Phoenixes without a void. But once the Archangels do connect onto the Phoenix, it does hurt. It does hurt. You definitely have to get out of there. You can't just sit there and take it. A Gatling gun does a lot of damage. Four Phoenix to 4 Phoenix, 2 Zeras, 3 carries, 3 Archangels versus 2 Archangels. 3 Zeras though now too. Imagine he's got he's at 6 upgrades. He's ready to do some work, I imagine. This wave has sat here. We're definitely going to come down to getting some heroes. This is who's going to be the first to make a move? First hero to make a move. I think it's going to be the Zeras going in on somebody. But we'll see how aggressive Team 2 wants to be. Shield damage is good for Phoenix. Their attack damage upgrades does not do anything to the spin. But when you have 3 of them, whatever you spin on should die. Looks like they're getting a little aggressive over here on Team 1. They want to make a move and get one of the Archangels. Oh, Testo's got a Zera out. Now that's the void I'm talking about. Whatever this team voids, they have to commit on that voided target. And it will die. but you do have 3 Zeras running around that are going to be doing the same thing. So the 1 Zera is going to help to avoid something to try to kill it, but we'll see what happens. If the Phoenix getting in there and clearing the wave, even with the Zeras, they're trying to blend in with that wave. Got some missiles loaded from Alice. He's doing his job to fire back and clear the wave. 5 Phoenix over here to 6. 3 Zeras, 2 Arcs. Man, this team's got a lot of heroes over here, but so do these guys. Those are fast amount of heroes. Holy moly. Missiles, look at this. Boom. Boom. Ooh, that was splash damage on those Phoenix too. That was rad. Now the storm's gonna come in. Yeah. I want to say I feel like Team 1's got a little bit better of a comp. Although I don't see these Archangels hitting just, you know, auto attacking like Jeff's doing over here. So that could be the difference, but it feels like when they wave clear, their wave is right back. Team 1's wave is right back. Big conglomerate of heroes. Nobody wants to make the first move. I don't blame them. Haven't seen Swarm Hosts yet, so those must be the first. They might have switched some few lurkers out. But I like it when the Swarm Hosts start stacking. Here we go. The Phoenixes are. Oh, everybody's in. There's one there, just completely destroyed. Jeez, he melted. He absolutely melted. Absolutely melted. One Phoenix coming in over here. They know they don't have any Zeras over here to avoid anything, so they're free reign now. Looks like that's an 8,000 hero, maybe gone. Yeah, if he wants to take out those Swarm Hosts, he's targeting them. They were starting to stack. They are stacking. Like everybody's all maxed up. Everybody's, you know, pylons are all good. Looks like Alice's kills and Perseus's are kind of nuts, and Valid's are a little low just because of the build they're doing. And this team is pretty much all over the place too. There's a void onto his Starlight's Phoenix. Didn't even pop the shield in the one void just to win another Zera. Yeah, I like the call. You need something to lock down a hero, but he did lose that first one pretty quick. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. Meanwhile, Zaki's Zeras are really low. They're getting splash damage from the missiles, I think. Yeah, they're getting low, man. like no one wants to let each other go to nuke range too, which is kind of wild. I mean, I don't think we're going to see any of these heroes get into nuke range. They're smart players, but yeah, you would think maybe we try to bait into some nuke range. But see how Jeff's been on this wave the whole entire time with those arcs, man. That is, I mean, he's just sitting here because they have all these arrows. These guys can't get any closer. If they get closer, they're basically gonna die. Midfield the whole time. Wave has not moved. That's just from the hero control too. I can't even tell you which comp is better. I have seen these Tempests sitting here for a while though, and I don't see any Tempests on this side. A little different. God, those carries have so many kills. Zares are in. Oh, that Phoenix is dead? Oh, no, it's not. Damn, what a void by Testo. I missed it. See the damage now? Everything's almost, oh, I still got a little bit more room too. It's killing stuff now. Heroes are gonna start dying into, ooh, look at, they got slowed by the fungal. These guys do not want to lose heroes. One Zera. Like how Alice is waiting till his energy's at full so he can do a lot of work. Now he's starting to get in on that wave. Look at that. Now he's getting in there. There we go. That's the difference. He needs to stop wasting missiles on that right there, though. In the wave. There you go. Tempest almost fully upgraded. Whoa, why did I click on this Archangel? This Archangel, invalid. Gave him an Archangel and he's upgrading it now. Testo Zera moving up a little bit. Splash damage almost hits those Zeras right there on that. Here we go. Almost down to the 50-minute mark. It had one Zera die so far. One Zera. On team 2, no nukes used. Wave went forward for a little bit, but it's right back to where it's been all match. I hear the snipes going off. I don't know which team it is. I think it's team 1 that has the Novas. Yeah. Both teams got the Novas, so those are the Zera killers. Getting a little bit closer to nuke range. Look at that Phoenix didn't even go down halfway to his shield. Phoenix going in, no voids. Got him, voided. Let's see if he dies. That's one void on him. He's gonna run right out. They didn't. Yeah, didn't even get him down to pop the shield. Now when they're voided, their shields don't pop. So if you see a Phoenix that has a shield pop and he comes in, you want to try to wait till the last second to void him, and then hopefully your team can kill him by the time the void ends and he just dies. Even if they have their shield, that shield will not pop inside the void. Need some stronger attack upgrades. Need to get these guys up to 9. Tempest need to be at 9. $53 minutes. 1 Zera dead on team 2. Four Zeras. 8 Phoenix. 5 Phoenix over here. There we go. That's going to clear in some way. But with the one arc attacking that, you can see which one the arc was obviously attacked. Ooh. Got a blint heat. No splash damage. Missing him. Toying with him. Probably trying to get him to use his energy. They're pushing a little bit more. Problem is, this Zera doesn't really want to do anything with this Phoenix out here. Boarding him out here is, unless all these heroes want to attack him. But yeah, boarding him out here is no go. Missiles coming in, clearing that wave. Team 2's gonna start pushing back here. No splash damage on any of them. The missiles. Wonder if Perseus is gonna start doing something Looks like he's saving energy. He might be planning on doing something. They're scanning him. "57 minutes. What is the plan? They're holding the wave. They haven't used a storm yet. He's saving his energy, and they're still able to hold this wave. So let's see if he gets. Yeah, look at we're gonna get a showdown here. Maybe we jump in and we get a void. They want it. Looks like they want to kill some Zeras first. Time is getting closer. I wonder. Here he goes. He's burrowing. Perseus is on a hunt. He burrowed. He's in. He's over. They know he's here. They're scanning. They know he's here. Does he go for it? He's there. He's there with all of them. Archangels are there too. 2 Archangels are there. Oh, they don't need any nuke. They're completely fine. They voided 2 of them. Killed all 4 of Percy's Kerrigans. Didn't have to use a nuke. Jeff had 2 Archangels sitting on the Nexus, waiting for that move. Now they got a little over. We got 6 minutes for this team. Oh, they smell blood. They got 6 minutes to do something here without Percy's Kerrigans. Let's see what happens. I feel like these Gatling guns are going to have to commit onto a target, but I feel like they're just going to get mowed down. There's just too many heroes to pick from. They're going to have to eventually fall back, but they got to commit and get something. These 2 voids. Here we go. There's 1 void. They're coming in. They're going to spin. They got 1 void. They're going to definitely get 1 Archangel down because they're going to keep them on the void. They're spinning each. Not one. Zaki loses a Zera. Testo loses a Zera. No Phoenix are going to go down. They all have shields. One of them still voided. Zaki loses another Zera. He loses all 3 Zeras. He still has 1 left, though. They lose 3 Zeras in that spin. Oh, there's a go. And Stitch loses another Phoenix. They're going to spin. They're going to void him. He's going to lose another one, too. That's 2 Phoenix down. They're still spinning. Hopefully he has a shield. He's going to make it out. That's 4 heroes down. 7 heroes down. 5 heroes down. Sorry, 5 heroes down. All to the expense of 1 of Testo's. No, it was 7. 1 of Testo's Zeras, and they did get the Archangel to start off that fight. That was crazy. Damn. They lost 2 Phoenix too. Wow. This team definitely got the better end of that fight. They went after that. I think the Archangel baited them. They had that Archangel voided. They did commit and spin on him and kill him, but it was at a sacrifice to all of Zaki's Zeras. Now their comp is pushing back because they don't have any Archangels on the wave and they don't have Percy's carries, so, and they know where he's flying. He's back in the wave now. 6 Phoenix on this side, 5 Phoenix on this side. .103, here we go. We got fights and spinning in the middle of the field. This is going to be all the Phoenix down on Team 2. He's not even going to make it And there's an Archangel down as well. They're just going to land because the Scourge on them. There's one Phoenix down. There's two Phoenix down. They're going to make it here, but they're not going to do any damage. All dead. All three Archangels dead. Now, they have a minute to run down the field to try to get a nuke on the Nexus. He needs to go. It's go time. It is go time. Every chance you get, you want to be able to spin. Every single chance you get. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it and have a nuke be forced. Testo lost his Zera in the back. He needed to stay to avoid these. We got shields. That first one does not have a shield. He's going to go down. The next one does have a shield. Another one doesn't have a shield. Here they go. They don't want... they're going to go out their buildings instead. They're going to go out... Oh, my God. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. 105. Timer was over. Damn. No nukes were fired. We're in overtime. He needed to go 20 seconds faster, I guess, to try to get a nuke or anything. Well, whoever has to nuke first will lose, and we will get a winner, guys. Overtime. Championship match. Crazy turn of events with some heroes. I think they just ran out of time. Wanted to wait, be patient, see who made the first move. Looks like we got a lot of Scourge. Lot of Scourge. A lot of Scourge on this team. Stalkers. Got some Banes. Some more Banes. Oh, looks like we're gonna have a midfield battle again. I was just gonna say those two Colossus were owning and then they got yoinked. Banes, I do not see Banelings as a unit. It's the W Starlight Berserk. Team's got to be going Banes, bro. He's never made one before. That's funny. I love Swarm Hosts in overtime. I think it's an underrated unit. I like Vikings in overtime. But if you can time your lurkers to start off and then time your swarm host to get him in there as a push going and then go back to lurkers, you'll have double units in the wave coming out from one unit. So it's nice to be able to time your swarm hosts to stack and then bring out some lurkers as well to back them up. Not seeing much going on though. I'm seeing a stalemate in the middle of the field. Like we got a little of push coming from Team 2, but was waiting for these Immortals to come out to see how far they get, and they're gonna definitely go down because the other ones just showed up in Team 2. So maybe we get a little push coming here from the blue team over here. Banes, it's pretty much the same shit I'm seeing. And those Banes came in and owned those Immortals. I had a bad feeling that we might have found our match here for 4v4 players. I have a feeling this might not go anywhere. I don't know though. The red team is pushing a little bit with those Banes. Those Banes are coming through a little bit. Yep. There. Let's see here. Ooh. They're making it. How many Banes is too much Banes? How many Banes is too many Banes? Is it simple? Is it something just so simple to only have like this amount? I usually see guys just put up the whole bottom. Zacky's team is getting in though right now, and there's the Swarm Host stack. No, there's only 3, just kidding. No cannons. They have no cannons right here because they forgot to delete them before overtime, and no cannons. That could be a bummer. Did we get any cannons here? No, we didn't. All good. All good though. Colossus is trying to make a last-ditch effort to try to clear these guys out. Let's see what happens. Here comes the Banes. Those 3 Colossi. Yoink! They're not even letting them get close. Uh-oh. Trouble. Comes a Bane's wave without the Colossus, and it gets him up again. I think it gets him to turn a little bit, but now here comes back the Colossus. Hopefully they can try to get yoinked. Let's see. Shwink. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 got yoinked. Now the Banes show up. And they all got stunned by the specs. That's good. No Tempests from this team, huh? No Tempests. That could be a pushback. They're keeping them right here, though, which is good. They're still fighting back. Banes are connecting, taking out 2 Immortals only. Still no Tempest over here. No Tempest. No Tempests. Just Scourge for air, it seems like. Can those Colossus keep them from getting pushed? Let's see. They got a long respawn time. They're not going to be out for... Where are they? Oh, here they come. It's 4-4. No nukes have been used at all. We're in overtime. We're about hit minute 20. No nukes. Not one single nuke's been used. Zaki's trying to blind them. Seems like with the scans. Trying to blind them. Well, it looks like these guys figured out these Tempests are stacking, and they're pushing back now. Let's see how big this wave can get. If it even... Wow. Cleared out. Couple more Tempests showing up. Let's start stacking. This could be a problem for Team 1 over here. We got any Tempest? Nothing. That's it. This is a good time for Team 2 to have the Tempest on their team. They're going to be able to catch a little stack. That's what's happening. Here they come. 4. Spam scan. Yeah, I usually do it when they're like right here. I'll scan right here when we're pushing, so they can't see what's going on at their ramp. Kind of just a joke, but yeah. I don't think any of those Tempests have been cleared out yet. Ooh, here they come. Maybe once these units start getting slower though. I wonder if we see a team pull the trigger on like straight all ground or something. I mean, I wonder if we see anything crazy happen when this 135 timer kicks in. I wonder if we see anybody just kind of keep the countering going, or if we see a team make a move, spam all ground units, spam all fast units. I don't know, something tricky. Midfield, exactly. Might be sitting here for a moment. Archons look so cool. Nothing. I don't see anybody changing a shitload of buildings. Oh my god, so much Scourge. What was that though? It's crazy. It's just all fast spawning units other than these Tempests. Damn, those Tempests are stacking. Holy moly. Yeah, this is crazy. Not one nuke's been used. I'm shocked. But to be fair, these guys mirrored each other. It's wild. I know there wasn't any talk about what they were gonna do or nothing. Like they just ended up just mirroring each other the whole match, build wise. Like that's wild. It's at the 130, I think. Shitload of Tempest though, and they are. I mean, I see like 2 die every time they get in. I see like 2 Tempests die, so maybe a couple more. There goes one. You know, we didn't see any Stukops, any Stuckos. Like, that's my favorite hero. I can't believe nobody played Stukops. War shit. Yep, those Tempests are just kind of chilling, but I mean, this is why I think Tempests are good in overtime, so everybody take notes. I mean, these guys have been chilling the whole match, same amount, and they're just not doing anything. Yeah, I really think we should get some kind of push by doing like a full ground build, but I don't think either team is gonna want to pull the trigger and do that. Maybe we run it back, best 3. Or I don't know. I'm staying until it's over. I mean, so technically with the tournament rules, like I was talking with the captains, like in this circumstance right here, like why would you want to nuke? You're not going to nuke until your Nexus is dead, right? Because I mean, if you nuke, you lose. So to see a team have the whole entire time to build in their base to counter without nuking, you know, it's just flawed. So we gotta figure out a way how to end these games. But damn, dude, these guys all mirrored each other. These guys, well, no, we're not gonna play another, but yeah, they just all mirrored each other. So it was tough for anything really to happen in the waves in the beginning. These tempests are starting to definitely accumulate, though. We didn't see any ultras. Let's see shit. Some hydras added, I think. I think those are new. Yeah, it's definitely new. Colossus got in there in a good time because those tempests were about to get owned by those hydras. Damn, those Colossus came in and saved him. I mean, I don't think it's going to be the same exact outcome. Yeah, these guys, like it was a complete mirror. I don't know how it worked out that way. Like they were literally building the same exact units. The only different was their Terran's units, man. So I think if they have a different strat, you know, I think it's different. This was just wild that they all built the same exact units. I think we would have had a lot more shit go down. There was no feeding. There was no nothing, you know. There goes all the Tempest. That stack went to half. Yoink. Boom. Tempest stack depleted. Whoosh. Look at that turn. The Hydras, brothers. The Hydras came in and cleaned it all up. That was that move, right? That was it. That was all that changed that. Those Tempests are gonna be dead weight now. It's a lot of Colossus. They doubled down. They get a couple more. Still the same amount. Yoink, yoink. Scourge coming in, getting through. By those temp. Ooh, look at that. Got Perseus's Scourge coming out pretty good. That. There was not one Stukov in the match. They all mirrored heroes except for one team. One team's player went Zera, and the other team's player went carries. Other than that, everything was the same. No Odins, no Stukovs. What do you say? I don't have work for a few days. Looks like this team with some Hydras as well, got rid of some Scourge. You know, I'm really shocked nobody did Odins. Like, I understand they don't want to kill heroes with Odins, but like clearing waves with 2 Odins is huge. You can easily clear a wave with just 2 Odins. Boom, boom. I think this is the farthest we've seen Zaki's team get. Especially in overtime too. The Swarm host starting to stack with the Hydras. Those Hydras do some serious damage, man. Scourge bunching up, got nowhere to go. Just gonna take out this incoming Scourge. It's nice. Still got the Tempest over there. No Tempest at all for Team 1. Scourge coming in and take out all 4 of those. Boom, boom, boom. Lucky they got a shield to stop them. But they're making it. They're making it up a little bit. Definitely coming in. This Scourge is gonna take these out. Ooh, okay, no, didn't quite make it. But they are getting closer, and the thing is this wave is getting a lot bigger too. Storm hosts are stacking up a little bit. Get these Colossus to sit behind this big old wave. We got yoinked. Got yoinked twice. They might make it up. Here goes with the scanning. They're trying to blind them. Swarm hosts are going to start stacking. Can Team 1 get up this ramp? Mortals are coming in. Not this ramp. You shall not pass, they say. Scourge have made it. They're up. They're up. They're through. Vikings are through. Air is through. Air has reached past the barrier of the first ramp. The Hydras are coming in. The Banes are coming in. They are in full get these guys out of here mode right now. That's what they're doing. Yeah, Tempest in overtime is a rough call. I think he got rid of him though. He did. Bowd's a good player. Every single team, every single player in every team forgot to delete their cannons and rebuild too. I want to point that out. And they got out. The Banes got him out. Bane Immortal mixture, I think. Yeah, oh, and the storms too. I knew I was seeing a lot of storms go off. Now, Teams 2 wave is starting to get pretty big. Gorilla, someone is cheating in teaching they salvage an Epis. They're looking at chat. Yeah. Yeah, everyone cheats, dude. Swarm host looks so cool, man. Look at that stack. It's so rad too. They're just stay out of harm's way, man. They just kind of chill behind everybody. Oh, this guy's getting pegged up still. Oh, where are these guys going, man? Is the blue team, Perseus's team, gonna get to this ramp? I like the amount of storms they got. Storms work good when, I mean, they don't stack their damage, but a lot of your storms will fucking hit some Ling running out and butt fucked Egypt and just completely burn your psionic storm. And this way, yeah, there's a lot of them, but at least there's storms. At least the storm's gonna hit. Look at that, man. That shit comes in, that shit hurts. They did kind of the same thing. Zach, he kind of pulled off the same thing, masked the Colossus to get him out, and it worked. I mean, how many do they do? Jesus. Yeah. A lot. So many Colossus. Colossus. I think they're fully upgraded, obviously, and those are going to burn down a lot of units. It's going to be tough. The only way to get that cleared, I mean, right, is to grab a couple Vipers, you would think. They're moving fast. Holy moly. What do these guys get? Some kind of movement speed? Jeez. They're clearing waves out there. They changed something over here, and I missed it. But they are running. They just like are running to the ramp now. These immortals. Get on the immortal train. Get on the immortal train, guys. Look at, here comes all of the swarm hosts. This is going to be a problem. This could be a problem for Perseus' team. We're in. The ground's coming. We're in. They say. All to be met at the ramp right now. Swarm hosts are sending their bugs, man. They're definitely up. They're gonna get in. They're gonna get in with the air and oh shit, maybe not. These Colossus are just sitting back here. Here they come. Comes the bugs. Here comes the bugs. Bye, Vikings. The scourge. The air's up. Air's through. Bugs are trying to make it through. They're up. The bugs are in. All to be met with 5 Colossus trying to hold their door. Those swarm hosts, they're sending their bugs. They're sending it all. This could be it. They gotta get those Colossus yoinked so they can try to make it up. They gotta get those Colossus yoinked. There it is instead. They're in, boys. Look at the swarm hosts. Send the bugs. They're in. Banes are trying to connect farther. They gotta get these Colossus down. If they get these 2 Colossus down, it's gonna be there's the one yoink. Overran by swarm hosts. Love to see it. Is it enough to take down that building? I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. God, that's a lot of swarm hosts. Good GG. Zachy calls GG, but what's the plan here? Let's see. Is he gonna get rid of these Banes and build in his base? Swarm host stacking. Swap storms. They stacking the swarm. I think they're in. I think Zacky's team is going to win the championship first place. I don't think they have enough room. I mean, yeah, there's another GG call by the winning team. I think we'll get a GG is called. This counts for my ranking. It does not. That's it, boys. I think Zacky's team's going to win it. It's over. No nukes were fired this whole match. Congratulations, Zachy, Jeff, Starlight, and Stitch. 4v4 tournament in the books. Broods would have held. Not a bad call. I mean, I didn't see a brood. Didn't see a lot of units this match, man. It was the same units on both sides. Crazy. GG's been called by team 2. Cool. Congratulations. Let's see if I can get Zach in here to see what the hell is going on. Get a winner's little deal. Thanks to all you guys watching. Hope the stream was watchable. Definitely start streaming some more of these games. You can catch us out on the replay review every Friday. Submit replays to watch it, us review it. Give the channel a follow. Tell your friends to give it a follow so we can keep the channel going. Go check out the Discord. Go check out the YouTube. It's all linked up. Everybody that participated, Testa. Everybody that participated gets a skin. Winning team gets a special skin. Thanks, Ropey, for making this possible for us all, man. The creator of the map. GG's. See if we can get Zachy to come in here.
Yo, we did it.
Yo, you guys did it. Congratulations,
We did
man.
it.
Bro,
Thank you.
I was telling the stream, dude, like the whole match, bro, you guys mirrored each other. The only difference was your Terran units. We had Testo's Terran going healing units and your guy wasn't, but you guys were mirrored the whole entire fucking match, bro. And then your heroes, the only difference was the carries and the Zeras. But yeah, what was the game plan, man? Tell us a little bit about the game plan. Tell us, just break down the game as, easy as you can real quick for us.
Yeah, so we were gonna try and do double Phoenix to go for a snipe like how Ropey did the first game, but we couldn't pull it off because they had Zero Tools and Archangels, And then yeah, they went for the Kerrigan snipe. I told Jeff to keep 2 Archangels at the Nexus to prevent the Kerrigan snipe.
Yeah, that was clutch.
Yeah, as soon as I saw like the red thing on the minimap, I just knew Perseus was coming. So I like zoomed to the Nexus where my Zeratils were. I was like holding ass there. And then I knew if we made it to overtime, like 0-0 nukes, I feel like we'd have like a better chance to win. So yeah, when I was like running across the map with the Phoenixes, I couldn't really kill their Nexus, right? So my best thing to do was probably just spin on the Hydralisk and stuff at the front of their base. Because there's no way I can kill it in like 5 seconds, right? So
Yeah, that's what I was telling that to them too. I was like, well, I don't think he's gonna want to go spin on it. He's just gonna want to attack it. But dude, the timer. I think if your team would have left, like let's say maybe break it down to like a 20 seconds, dude, you might have made it there and maybe would have had to have them cause a nuke. But yeah, he just ran out of time. I didn't even see the timer. I saw him attacking the buildings. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? And then overtime hit. So yeah, it was crazy, dude. Like that's what I was trying to tell the stream too, was like, dude, these guys are all going the same heroes. We didn't have any Stukovs, we didn't have any Odins. And it was just kind of a, a midfield clearing the wave type of match, and then I was waiting for the heroes to finally have a bash. The first outcome of those couple of heroes, man, you lost all your Zeras. Were you guys kind of freaking at that point? You remember that?
I feel like the first blood was when I killed Testo's Zeratul.
Yeah, definitely. The first, yeah, you lost that. The big bash with all the heroes at the end. You guys lost a few
Yeah,
heroes.
I
You guys
wasn't.
committed to that arc. You definitely took that arc out, and then it was just a bloodbath from there.
Yeah, I should have ran out, but then my team kind of committed the fight, so I kind of just stayed in there.
Yeah,
Tried to get as many heroes as we could, but we couldn't really do much.
it's a good little trade. Right
The
on.
reason why I didn't like fully go for the Nexus is because Alice's Archangel's coming too, and
Oh yeah.
it was kind of risky. Yeah, because I didn't want to let them nuke, well, like let them get a nuke out of us basically. So I kind of just defended them with the Phoenixes and tried to go across the map as quick as I could, but there was like no time to go for the Nexus. So like I said before, I just spinned on the units before overtime.
Yeah, that
Had to
was
adjust my build a lot, bro.
yeah, I noticed that. I was like, well, when shit started changing, because the other team wasn't really changing too much except for in overtime. But yeah, the swarm host, when I saw the swarm host stacking, I already knew it was coming. And is that what made you guys get up the ramp? Was it the swarm host? What, break it down, the ending right there.
So basically, when we were like pushing up the ramp, Perseus salvaged half of his scourges for like banelings,
Mm-hmm.
and then I told my teammates to make more scourge like ASAP because the counter to what they had then was definitely Colossus, but and their Colossus countered all of our stuff, so we needed to like win the anti-air to push up the ramp, so our Colossus could do all the damage, and their Colossus couldn't kill our Swarm Host stack. So yeah, they're trying to go Banes to clear out the Swarm Host, but then the Colossus came in clutch
Yeah,
last second.
it was it was crazy. That's what, when you guys didn't have the heroes in the overtime, the Colossus is what was turning the waves, man. You guys were both, when those waves were getting close. You guys pulled out those Colossus at the perfect time, you know. But I just think the amount of fucking swarm hosts, man. I was just calling it the bugs. Released the bugs, man, and the bugs got up the ramp.
Yeah, we had like 5 Swarm Hosts whenever they were pushing us, so as soon as we turned their push, they started sacking like crazy. And by
Another
the time we got
thing,
to their ramp, there was like 30, 40.
yeah, it was a lot. Another thing, you guys didn't run Tempest the whole game. The other team did. What's your thoughts on that?
I didn't go any Tempest because I was gonna go Scourge, and I already like started the upgrades for Scourge, so I didn't really bother getting Tempest. I definitely should have gotten Tempest though, to deal with their Phoenixes, but
Yeah, it felt
it's like
like
whatever,
if
honestly.
it felt like the other team was in the better spot to have the 4 Tempest because they were stacking, you know. But they just weren't really doing anything at all. Like they were stacking a little bit, but they just weren't enough to do anything. So it seemed like they were kind of dead weight. And then in overtime, it seemed like they were also dead weight. It seemed like a lot of people agreed too that the Tempests are just garbage.
Yeah. People love making Tempest, dude. Like,
Didn't
it's
see any
probably like the
broods.
most. I saw a
No.
few broods from Perseus.
Okay, few
I think I
broods,
saw
but
like
no
3 or
ultra, no
4.
fucking ultras. Maybe a couple
Yeah, I
throughout the
was like
match.
watching their comp like so closely because I felt like they were gonna go for like a mass ground Archon Ultra push. I had a feeling they're gonna swap to all ground, so I was telling my teammates to like constantly scan and that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah, I was calling that out when the 130 mark hit. I was like, I wonder if somebody pulls the trigger and goes all ground or like, something crazy out of the ordinary. But yeah, the swarm host. It looks like that's what eventually got you guys through. I think they just underestimated how much there was stacking.
Yeah, definitely.
For
Once we entered
future,
their base, which
for,
one?
for future. What do you think? How are we going to finish these games? Because technically, which I know, this game was a perfect example on how we got to figure out a way to get these rules dialed in for a tournament match, just for timing and how games end. Because no nukes were used this whole entire game, and technically, if Perseus wanted to, he could have deleted all of his buildings before the first ramp and went up and built them by his Nexus. Until he obviously ran out of room. And then, if the rule is the next nuke loses, they're not going to nuke until the game's fucking over, right? It's just bottom line, you know, even though they
Yeah,
did,
we're gonna have to.
even though they did still lose. So technically it stops people from nuking, but they did lose holding on to that nuke. So I don't know. Maybe we'll run a poll or, just kind of feel like what we should do to be able, because this game was a perfect example of it, just kind of back and forth.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a new plan for overtime.
Also, I think what really happened too, which I was telling everybody watching, and I think the case was, dude, this was a mirror match. I've never seen. I told these guys, I was like, these guys have no idea. Like I said, I know Jeff's had a plan of what they were going to do, but they had no idea what the other team was going to do. You guys, when you watch this replay, bro, you're going to watch. It was a fucking mirror match, dude. You guys were maxed and everything. The only difference, like I said, was there was fucking medics on Testo's team and Perseus' team, and you guys didn't have medics. You had Vikings. You guys went into Vikings faster. So I think that was a case of why this game maybe got stretched out a little bit, but it still ended in a decent time. Real life, I think that's still only like an hour and fucking like 15 minutes, right? The match. It's not that long.
Yeah, an hour 15 is done long.
But all right, G, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's. That's our tournament. I'll have this up on YouTube. GG's. Thank you for watching, everybody.
See you.
See ya. Oh shit. Hold on.